a scheduled meeting between both leaders?
If you look at China, this is a country which believes in centrality of China. So, if you become pacifist, they don't take you seriously and they will try to impose. What India has done in the last, say, 5-6 years is that it has taken a very strong stand and it is speaking to China from a position of strength. When you speak to China from a position of strength, they suddenly change. One thing I would like to mention here is that in spite of everything that China talks about its military might, we should keep this in mind. For the last 40 years, China has not fought a war. Compared to that, if you look at Indian armed forces, especially the Indian army, that is battle hardened, for the simple reason that on rotation, everybody has to go to Kashmir and face bullets some time or the other in his whole career. So,
Yes.
40 years, perhaps two generations of Chinese army personnel have not faced a war. Their weapon systems have not been tested in a war kind of an environment. So, the moment you start talking strongly to China, you suddenly see there is a perceptual change in the way they behave with you. The other thing, I don't know whether it can be practically done or not, but on the issue of what they have done on Kashmir, taking us to United Nations Security Council, it means that they have not respected India's territorial integrity. I think we have to up the ante a little more, start talking about Tibet, because the moment you start talking about Tibet, they will suddenly come back to, the same equation will be there from where they would not talk about Kashmir anymore. I think this is what China understands. Let this be clear to Chinese. If you do all these things, Huawei will not be allowed. I am just giving as an analyst my views. But the fact of the matter is, India has taken a strong stand on certain issues with China. But even on issues of business also, it has to be told to them, funding and securing and protecting terrorism and doing business and India cannot go hand in hand. Somewhere that line has to be drawn, that you cannot make money from here and then use that money to invest, secure, protect, fund Pakistan, both Pakistan's terrorism and Pakistan military at India's cost. So that message has to be given, if not loud and clear, then at least secretly that message has to be given to China that we will not accept it anymore.
Okay, General Asthana.